Northernlion is Spire 2's most watched streamer, but is he any good? If his skill in the Bazaar is anything to go off of, the answer is not really. Northernlion was so addicted to a build that had already been power crept out of the game that people still joke about it a year later.
Once you break the yoke, you do not need to eat the Subway sandwich anymore.
But maybe he's better at Spire. So I clicked on his stream and he plays juggling last, uses a potion and still eats 11 damage, and then uses a potion while already full blocking.
You better be fucking hot, okay? If you're like in your mid-20s and you're like, you gotta go see the minions, you better be smoking hot.
Then he passes the turn without blocking at all, and it seems like he's not even paying attention to the cards that he's playing.
I'm not even paying attention to the cards I'm playing.
So that's the first minute of me watching Northernlion.
But I'll tell you, Permanent Vacation did a lot of fucking damage to the Jim Jarmusch mythos for a guy like me.
He dies, then plays Ironclad again, and that goes even worse.
I can't really be fucked to add 2 dazes to my deck to do 10 damage to you. I can't get excited about that. I can get excited about this, and then drawing cards. And then I would really get excited about Cruelty, even though I'm doing 0 damage with my cards at the end of the turn, but still. You got the wrong bug? Oh shit, I got the wrong bug, you're right.
Maybe Ironclad is not his character. Let's check out his regent. And off the bat, I don't like taking Oyster from the whale. You have to imagine that 2 upgrades will save you at least 11 health per act and let you take on more elites. But maybe he just wanted to rant about oysters.
1 raw oyster, not even a snack. You need to have like half a dozen to even feel anything hit your tummy. 1 fried oyster, the biggest meal you've ever had in your entire life.
Ryan starts the act by taking Crush Under for AoE, taking Astral Pulse over Reflect for more AoE, and personally I would spend more than 5 seconds on this shop, but that's all the time it takes him to find what he's looking for. More AoE.
You know what, give me an Omni Slice, that seems interesting.
Floor 7 and the game betrays him by having single target fights. Northernlion double pots on turn 1, and we see a classic example of winning the turn versus winning the fight. Smith gives us a 40 damage sword, which we could later pair with Falling Star for a 60 damage lethal. Instead, we win the turn by blocking for 10, which costs us 13 health later in the fight, and would have cost even more if we hadn't drawn enough damage on turn 5.
Owns.
Then there's this turn. Let's watch what Northernlion does.
Wait, there's a crazy play here. Check this out. That's my crazy play.
Northernlion was right. There was a crazy play there, but it's not the one he found. The start of the turn was good, but we don't need to use a potion on strike because Omni Slice works from top to bottom. If you kill Frog Parasite with the top half of Omni Slice, the Wrigglers spawn before the bottom half is evaluated. Since Frog Parasite is vulnerable, 12 damage is dealt to it, and then 12 to all the Wrigglers. Compared to Northernlion's play where he deals 8 AoE damage after using a potion. But if you really want a potion here, it's better and cooler to use it on Omni Slice. If you've already learned something, consider subscribing so I can impress my wife with a bigger sub count. Northernlion then drafts more AoE, and then does this?
Literally a good turn.
This play really confused me on first viewing, but I figured it out. Northernlion was trying to preserve his Akabeko. One problem, Radiate on turn 1 is amazing because Regent, as it turns out, has a starter relic.
Why Radiate was amazing? I forgot on turn 1 they give you stars.
Northernlion rounds out the act by buying Prolong.
Prolong is always interesting.
Taking a second Hidden Cache, skipping Spectrum Shift, and then upgrading AoE.
Please don't jim the camera like that.
His deck has no scaling, so skipping Spectrum Shift right before a campfire and the boss is particularly bad, but with the help of some learning, the boss fight goes well.
Rocky's the one who said, "Whoa, the guy!" I remember that. Now that was swag. Literally, it was the optimum Akabeko play to not play Radiate before, because now I learned that it's good to play it on turn 1.
After skipping Spectrum Shift, he takes Heirloom Hammer and puts the Shrimp on Hidden Cache.
Start me off with that. Then we never have to worry about stars ever again.
I guess there is an idea that you could make a looping build with Heirloom Hammer and Prolong as a block engine, and you can see him going for it by buying a second copy of Prolong. Prolong also has 3 big problems in Northernlion's deck specifically. Firstly, Prolong needs block to prolong. Northernlion never takes block or other defensive cards. As a result, Prolong is terrible almost every time he draws it.
Oh, with the rare situation where Thorns saved me, but I still only have 1 blocking card.
Prolong is maybe the most overrated card in the game because the few times it's amazing tricks our brain into forgetting turns like these. It creates no block the turn you play it, and it's also useless if you kill the enemy the next turn. Secondly, Prolong creates upgrade debt. It's a card that really wants to be upgraded, and after picking up well-laid plans, he's carrying 3 cards that are begging for an upgrade.
Prolong that doesn't exhaust? An inning-ending double play! Fuck it, I don't like you. Take one of those.
Thirdly, this type of game plan needs card draw.
Pop, 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 pop. Cheese to meet you.
Normally I don't love Guiding Star, but Northernlion has a star surplus, and this one comes upgraded. So naturally he skips it on floor 22, and then takes a non-upgraded copy on floor 30 over guards. So the Prolongs are bad, but so is this. With 5 gold in the bank, Northernlion paths into a shop. Here's the biggest misconception in Spire. The primary resource is not energy. It's not card draw, it's not health, it's not damage, block, it's floors. You have a fixed number of floors to get stronger. Do not waste floors. And before you all tear me up in the comments, yes, I know he has meal ticket, but it's healing him for 9, which is like a third of a campfire right now, and you wouldn't even use a campfire to rest. Later, Northernlion's chat begs him to take a block card, and he finally obliges.
Fuck it, we do have a lot of stars.
And to the surprise of all of us, blocking turns out to be something you want to do.
Whoever told me to take Particle Wall, a card I don't think I've ever willfully taken in my life, you're the real MVP right now.
But then these plays caused me physical pain, so you have to watch them too.
Oh, he screwed up. You gotta do it in order, bro. Oh, yeah! Know what I'm talking about? Can't really be fucked to add 2 dazes to my deck to do 10 damage to you.
Northernlion rounds out the act by skipping block a few more times, and it's on to the boss. With no scaling and no block, it goes about as well as you'd expect. He eats full damage on turn 3, close to full damage on turn 4, and then the Prolongs give him block to take into the grave.
It was just my luck. She's got someone else in mind. Who's that? Is that Mark Anthony?